Hello, hello. Hi. Hello. Hopefully everything is working fine because I did a pre-test before I come on live. Not wanting to have that echo again in my lives. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that last video. But hey, we're here today. Today I want to do an art journal page. I found my art journal since it has been lost forever. And I would love to make something because I haven't done an art journal page in a while. So we're gonna improvise here a little bit. Let's see. Let me sign into the chat to see if I can see anybody coming in. If you're here, welcome to my channel and welcome to the live. And if you're here, please leave a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts of what I'm doing. All right, so let's start. So here on my side and on this side, let me see if the cameras are working fine. So I'm gonna switch the camera. You can see here paints. These are Tim Holtz Distress paints. So I have several of them in this side, and I have several of them on this side of the desk. So I know I'm going to remove them at a certain point because it's kind of getting a little cramped here. So today I want to use some Dina Walkley Media Gel Medium as well as the Dina Walkley Media Clear Gesso. And the reason why is because I want to use them because I haven't used them in a while and I have to use them. This stuff is really good and I don't want to go to waste. So that's what I'm going to be using constantly every time we're going to do an art journal page, all right? Great, by the way, this great stuff. Like, I'm serious, great stuff. So anyway, let's find a clear page. And that way we can start a new page. All right. So usually what I do with the first page is I get a white copy paper like this. I fold it like this. And if you have seen any of my videos doing an art journal page, you will know that this is a routine for me. And the reason why is I put this here is to block the gesso to transfer to the pages on the back. All right. Well, not even. You don't even have to fold it. We can leave it as that, like, because then it will cover all of it. All right. Just gonna put it here, like that. Perfect. So next thing we want to do is use our clear gesso. You can use white gesso, but because I have that one, and again, I don't want to lose it, I decided that I was gonna use the clear gesso, but you can do whatever you like, okay? All right. So let's see if I can get this open. I had to work with this thing before I went on live because it didn't want to open. I was having so much trouble trying to open it, but I finally did. So here we go. Put this on the side. Let me put this, like, get these things out of the way. And we're going to apply some of this stuff to the page. All right. Again, because it's clear, you're just going to see, you're probably not going to see anything. You're just going to see like a shiny liquid that I'm applying to the page. All right. And because it's white, I have a white foundation to work with. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. I usually use white, but again, because this is the one I have at the moment and I don't want to get like, I want to take advantage of it before it gets ruined, we're gonna use the clear one. All right. Again, if you're doing one of these pages on your own art journal, you can use whatever gesso you want. It could be clear, black, clear, white, you name it, gray, you name it. It could be any color on the book. Okay. Let me put a little bit more here. I think I cover everything. So we're gonna wait for this to dry a little bit. I'm gonna apply a little bit of heat as well, so the gesso can just dry. Let me put this away. It's kind of tricky. It has on the top, if you see, it has like stuff, so I don't want to do it in front of camera because it will drop into here, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna close this, not tight because I had a hard time trying to open it. I'm gonna close it in a way that is sealed and ready to go for the next live that we do. Okay, so now we're gonna use a well, no, not yet. We're not gonna use this yet. What we're gonna do is try to make this a little bit more dry. So I got my heat tool here. Obviously the page is gonna curl a little bit, but that's okay. That's fine. All we gotta do is dry this out, okay? With a little bit of heat and a little bit of patience, this is gonna dry. So make sure that you have a heat tool. I like the Ranger one because it's easier to use, and it's not that intensive as a heat tool like this one for embossing, like this one. So because this tends to heat up, well, it does help because it does go faster. It's just that it makes a lot of noise, so I usually use that one when I'm doing like a regular video, and that way I can just cut out the sound and it doesn't bother you. Okay, it's drying really well. So let's see if I can dry this a little bit faster. We got a little bit of heat going on over here. All right, that looks good. That looks great. Okay, now that we have our page gessoed, and I like this gesso because it's a little bit slightly thinner than like regular white gesso that I was using in the past. All right, okay, so we want to play with Distress inks. So I have a few new colors. They're like let's see, we got Bundle Sage, Scorched Timber. Those are new. This one is new. Walnut Stain is new. These are dark colors. Speckle Egg. I don't know. I think I had Speckle Egg. Yeah, no, these are like new. This ones are kind of like in this. Okay, let me put the camera back too. So these guys over here, these three are new. The ones that are here, they were in my stash already. And the ones that are here in this little box, all these colors, I've been having it for a while now. So, but these are more colorful. See, colorful colors, more bright. So I'm winging it here. I always say that I don't particularly plan my pages. I just go with the flow. I don't have a plan. So we're just gonna wing it, okay? Let's see. Maybe we want to do a little bit of Bundle Sage. I love this color. I fell in love with this color recently. I didn't know what it was, so beautiful. We're gonna get a brush. I think this one is pretty neat, so we're gonna do that one. Let me take this away from your view. I'm sorry about that. Let's change cameras again, and let's put a few drops of, let's see if this is sealed. Is probably sealed. Yes, it is. So we want to take this off and maybe use a little bit of that bundle sage in the page. This is a beautiful color with the paints. Now, I have said in other videos, if you have ever used Distress paints, Tim Holtz Distress paints, these paints are a little bit more liquidy than regular acrylic paints, and they have their unique how can I explain? They have their unique consistency. That's the right word. And they apply pretty well. You can make marvelous thing. Maybe that could be a next video. You know, how can we do backgrounds with Distress paints? Because they do crazy cool backgrounds. Okay, so we're doing good so far with this color. Loving it. And so all I want to do is kind of like cover the page with some color. We can do a little bit of kitsch flamingo. We can do a little bit of that. I'm gonna clean my brush a little bit. All right, kitsch flamingo. Let's see. Can do kitsch flamingo. All right, so let's do kitsch flamingo. Kitsch flamingo also has a little bit of nothing. It has the little seal on, so I'm gonna remove that as well, and we can use a little bit of that paint. That's great. And we can do some drops, and that way, you know, we can paint. I saw somebody coming in. I don't know if they left, but if you're here, thank you for coming in. You can just drop a comment. If you have a question, let me know. All right. So this is a good combination. It's kind of like pastel-y colors. Not bad. Let's do a little bit more. And like here. Okay. Yep, looking great. I like it. It's a good combination. And maybe a little bit more on the edge. Yeah, the edges is, I don't know why I always have a hard time doing the edges, but because I'm always scared that the paint is going to go to the other side of the page. I think that's what it is. All right. I think that's good enough. Now I want to do a little bit of, let's see what other color could come here and make it a little bit, maybe a little bit of fossilized amber. Fossilized amber. All right, let's do a little bit of yellow. Well, fossilized amber, because you gotta use the proper terms for Distress inks, because again, this palette of colors is a little bit different than the normal, so but they're fun. If you ever haven't used this paint, oh my gosh, I highly recommend them. They're so cool. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love it. Loving it. Okay. We have a background. All right. Now, I keep cleaning my brush here so we can continue maybe painting a little bit more. I don't know. Let me dry it out. Let's try this out. Let's try this paint a little bit. Now the properties of this paint is that this is not like the distress inks or the distress sprays or the oxides, none of that. This have a unique, again, property, and it dries. When it dries, it's permanent. So whatever you put on top of it is gonna stay, which is great for art journaling. But I've seen techniques done with this paints, and oh wow, it's amazing what you can do with this paints. Okay, they're water activated too, because they're water based, and so it just, when you drop a little bit of water, it's amazing. Maybe you want to do a little bit of water. Let's see. Okay, drop a little bit of water. Got my little paper towel here. You see, it is lifting the water, unless it's not dry. In this case, it was here. It would lift the paint, so that's cool, because you can make like droplets effects if that's what you want to do. So that's cool. Oh yes, I loving it. Gotta dry a little bit more. There's a little thing here that it's bothering me, but it's okay. Let's see. I don't know why I cannot. Let me get my pick here. Maybe that will help. All right, I removed that. That was bothering me, but okay. Yes. All right, good enough. The next step is I would like a little bit of brown, but not the walnut stain is very dark. Do I have vintage? And then, oh, the new one, Scorched Timber. Oh boy, this one is dark. Or, yeah, I don't have vintage photo. Cool. Walnut is a little bit lighter than Scorched Timber, but then Scorched Timber sounds interesting to me. So let's remove the little cap here, fresh out of the oven. All right. Ooh, this paint is dark. It's gonna be a little dark, but we gonna fix that. Okay, look at that. I just wanted to make it a little bit more accentuated, like here, to make it a little bit more interesting. So that's cool. And we're gonna do the water trick. All right, put this to clean. I should not be wearing what I'm wearing for this. All right, water. This paint, remember, is water reactive, so if you do a little bit of droplets and stuff, it will create some sort of effect, like droplet effect, and that's pretty neat. And it also can create, like, you can move the paint. See, like, if you can't see, but I'm trying to move the paint a little bit with that water. Let me dry out. Hopefully it doesn't go to the other side. That's my fear always when I'm doing some some projects. See, so I can lift that and it gives me a little bit of a weird effect. See that? I'm hoping you see? Yeah, you can see it. So I'm applying heat and I'm using my paper towel to remove some of this paint again, okay? So to create that droppily drop effect, if you want to call it that way. All right, now it's looking more interesting, see? All right. Now it has that component that distress has, you know? It's like you've been distressing the page. So that's cool. I like the coloring though. It's kind of interesting. Applying more heat to this. So it's dry enough. All right. We're getting there. It's almost dry. Almost dry. All right. Love Scorched Timber. Love it. It's the new and the last color of Tim Holtz Distress paint or inks. And it's a beautiful grungy dark color. I'm assuming some people like it and some other people did not like it. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. But I love it. I mean, I think it's a very interesting color. All right. So heat, it's good enough. Let's take this out. Let's throw this away. And let's remove the water. Not going to play with water anymore. Maybe I want to change this page because I don't want to ruin what I have here in the back and see how. See, it went here a little bit. You can't see. Oh boy. See, look, see? This is exactly what I did not want to happen, but it's okay. It's alright. It's not a big deal. Alright. It's completely dry. It dries really quick. So with this, I wanted it to use some stamps as well to make it a little bit crazy. So, not crazy, but you know, fun and interesting. That's the proper word for that. So let me see if I can reach for some stamps over here. All right, so I've been wanting to use, like, I have these Dina Wakley media stamps, and I haven't used them at all. I haven't used them at all because okay, let me try to make space. But okay, while you see this and I'm explaining, I'm gonna put the paints away because they're kind of like in the way, and I don't think I'm gonna use them anymore. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. All right, so I have a few of her stamps. I never used them because I was planning to do all these videos, and then, you know, we go back again to that story where last year I was traveling all year, and I had never had the opportunity to come back to my studio and play with my paints and with everything I have. So in this particular page that I'm using, I would love to see if I can make something with that. Could be very interesting. She has beautiful set of stamps, beautiful, and I'm always trying to chase the ones that I like the most, and this one was one of them. I think it's very interesting. Dina Wakley, by the way, if you don't know who she is, she's part of the Ranger Inc. team. Ranger is the company that makes all these mediums and paints and inks for Tim Holtz, as well as for Dina Wakley and Dilution, Diane Rivley, Wendy Becky, also Simon Hurley. So all these people are part of that team from Ranger, and but Dina does a lot of art journaling and art in general. She does beautiful things though. You may wanna maybe do a little bit of search on YouTube, and you will find her videos. They're very interesting how she makes art journaling. I really love it. So anyway, so I have my clear gesso here, and I'm going to put it on the side over here. All right. Let's see. So with the stamps, what we want to do, it's open, of course, open this first and most. Let's try to open this. And again, this is the first time ever trying to use Dina Wakley stamps. I have used Simon Hurley's. I have used, of course, Tim Holtz. I have used Tim Holtz and Simon Hurley and Dilutions, Diane's stamps as well. But not Dina's, and definitely not Wendy Becky's stamps. These are rubber stamps, as you can see. Very artful. So we're gonna play with that. All right, I'm so excited. I haven't done this in a long time, and what better to come back and use Dina Wakley stuff. Like I said, I do have some paints of Dina Wakley, but I don't know. I just wanted it to play a little bit with the Distress inks. I mean paints, which I love, and they're easy to use. So maybe next time we can do some Dina's paints and crayons and all kinds of stuff. And maybe we can use the crayons today too. Alright. So let's see. We have a face, we have a few elements. Oops. And some, let's see here, some sentiments. I am a voice, not an echo. I was not made to be subtle. Ooh, I like this. I am a voice, not an echo. I like that. And of course you can mix and match. I mean, if you have more stamps, you can always do that. But I want to work with this one. I think it's pretty cool. We can do something interesting with this. Okay, so let's see. The first thing, obviously, the face would be. Do I have a big block for this? Ooh, that's a good question. Where are my big blocks? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, this one is not big enough. But I can maybe. Let's see this one. This one is kind of like in that size. Okay, we'll use this one. That's fine. I don't know where all my Tim Holtz, stamp blocks are. I think I need to order a new set because I really like these. And he has different sizes for everything. But I don't know where they are. Alright. Take this out and we're gonna stamp this lady. Now, what the question is, what color? We can do brown to match it up with the we can do scorched timber. But maybe we need an archival one so it stands out. What do you think? Black, it could be very intense. I think brown would be a better choice. Let's see. We can do distress archival or yeah, let's do ground espresso. I think we can work with this ground espresso. And let's see if you have a better view if I put the side camera. So. Let's change to the main camera and let's see. All right, let's do ground espresso because I don't have scorched timber in archival though. But I think if we do archival, it's gonna be better than using the distress inks for this. So archival, well, this is archival distress. This is not just archival. So it will match up with the paints. Okay. All right. Put a lot of ink in there. It's looking good. And we are gonna stamp this lady. Not right in the middle because that could be very obvious. I'm gonna put her like over here in the side, like right over here. 1, 2, 3, and there she goes. I'm gonna try to firm it the best way I can. I see somebody in the room says thank you for coming in. If you wanna say something, you wanna ask me a question, just chat with me and I'll try to answer the best I can. All right. That came out cool. I like that. I really like that. And in camera looks phenomenal. All right, let's dry this out a little bit. I'm going to dry it out. Just a little bit. So it doesn't smear or whatever, because it looks great. All right. And then what can we do? There's so many things I can do. I don't know, my mind is going crazy right now, like trying to think what I'm gonna do with her, but I think I know what I'm gonna do. Something a little bit different than anything else. So this is like a leaf. Excuse me. So this one, let's see if I can bring back my other block here, right? So if we put this one here, I want to make like some sort of, if the leaves are coming out of her head, something crazy like that. But I don't want to do this color. I want to do a different color. And maybe we can do some let me see. Excuse me. Maybe we can do, how about if we do a little bit of rustic wilderness, and it becomes some sort of organic kind of thing. That could be interesting. All right, let's try that. Okay, I'm gonna ink that very well. Try that. Oh, I'm loving the stamps. These are great. I don't know, they're cool. They're super cool. Oh, alright. Let's try. I'm gonna try one here. I don't know. Okay. Hopefully this thing will let me. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh yeah, the color is great. I love the color. This is, by the way, let me show it to you. This is Distress Archival ink, Rustic Wilderness. Okay, that's the color I'm using. This Distress Archival inks are lovely. The coloring is, whew. Everything I do with them is kind of like super duper cool. Alright, we're gonna overlap it a little bit. Okay, that seems perfect. Let's keep going. Let's do another one. Tap, tap, tap. Tappity tap. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Okay. Make another one just in her head, just like that. Boom. One more. Maybe one or two more. I don't know. What do you think? One more? Two more? Why do I keep closing the ink if I'm gonna use it again? That doesn't make any sense. I guess I'm too excited using all this stuff. Alright. Let's do that one more time. Yeah. She looks like I don't know, a redskin. Like if she has feathers in her head or something. Alright, let's see. One more. I think I want to do one more. Since you're not telling me, I'll do one more. Alright, one more. One more for the show. I'm gonna press the best I can. And boom. Oh yeah. Yes. Yes, yes. It's perfect. It cannot have been better. Now, the other I didn't do that before I started this. And I do not know where that is. But there is a specific pencil that Dina Wakley uses when she does her things. Oh, let me see. And I don't know where I have put that pencil. Can you believe it? If I would believe it. But I know I'm gonna make a mess if I start looking for it. And it will be a waste of time. So, what I'm gonna do is, okay, let's put this here. Alright. And what I want to do is use Dina's scribble sticks. I bought this a while back. I have never done a review, which I would love to do a review about it. I only have one set. I believe there are 3, but this stuff is super fun. Very different again from the new Tim Holtz watercolor pencils. This is completely different. Has a different vibe than anything. They're very creamy, but I haven't used them at all. I've seen them use them. I've seen people using them, especially Dina. Ooh, how do you take this out? There we go. All right, I'm gonna use the brown one so I can keep that. I can keep that organic vibe. Um, do they have a name? I don't think so. Umber. This is umber. Okay. So what I want to do is kind of like scribble around. Okay, this thing. Let me put it on a different place so I don't get inked. All right, there we go. So what I want to do is I'm gonna try to scribble around the leaves because I cannot say it's feather. It's just a leaf. So I'm gonna do that. Right? So I guess it gives a little bit more of a dimension. Oh yeah, these are fun. I already loving them. I don't know, everything that Ranger does, it's to me the quality of the materials, the mediums are super good. I mean, I have used other art mediums in the past, and I do own other mediums from different brands. But the Ranger stuff it's a different quality and different look and different everything. It gives you a different vibe, completely different from everything else. And that's the beauty of this stuff. And really depends on what you're doing. Then I guess that's just gonna come out. But this is fun. It's like having a big crayon, and then but it's a good crayon. It's not like a weird crayon. It's I don't know. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, don't get me wrong, I love Crayola, but when I was a kid, every time I would use a crayon, they were kind of like awkward because they're very waxy. See, this is not super waxy, but I can see that it could be. Now, I believe these are water reactive, so let's see if that's true. I'm gonna bring a smaller brush, and I'm gonna try this out when it comes to water reaction to see if I can make them a little bit more interesting. Yep, they're definitely water reactive. All you gotta do is put a little bit of water in a smaller brush. Well, it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing something big, well, you're gonna use a bigger brush. But if you're doing something small like this, you can use a smaller brush. So we can go around these leaves like this, right? And then it looks more interesting. I really like it. I really, really like it. Alright, let's see a little bit more water. We got a little bit more water. And it doesn't matter, like where you put the crayon, as long as you make your own art, That's, again, that's the beauty of using these mediums. Oh yes, 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 yes. It does have a different vibe. You cannot see it very well because I'm kind of far away. If I was doing a regular video, you could see the effect that I'm creating with this, but don't worry about it. I'll put photos on my Instagram as well as on the main thumbnail of this video, and then you can see the detail. But I'll have pictures from my Facebook, Instagram, you name it. All right, that's looking good. That's looking great. So the next step will be maybe we can use more of this stuff. Let's see, because this is fun. Let's make her some rosy cheeks. So I'm gonna color this, see, with my crayon, just like that. And I'm gonna color her cheeks a little bit. And then I'm gonna bring my brush, put a little bit of water, and start blending that crayon. See that? Isn't that great? I love it. I think it's fun. Don't put too much water though. Just try to move the paint, but not remove it. Because if you put too much, it kind of remove it a little bit, okay? So, all right. What else can we paint? I don't know. I think she's. Oh, the lips. Let's do a little bit of red. Maybe we can do red lips. Okay, this to take them out. It's a little bit weird. All right, let's do lips. Lips. A little bit of red. Okay, perfect. Come with your brush again. Put a little bit of water. Remember, not that much. And I'm gonna pull that red out. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's super cool. Look, in 1 minute, I apply color to her. Just like that. Boom. I want to do a little bit more red. Like, not red, but pink. And because I kind of like put too much water in that area. So I want to do a little bit of pink. I'll just come back and put more. Then put a little bit of water, not that much. Right? I'm swiping my, next to me I have like a rag. So I'm taking a little bit of water off that brush. So it's not that much water. You see that? So now it's more kind of like rose color. All right. Okay. So. What else can we do here? Her eyes. We can do blue eyes. Let's see. This is fun. You can do blue eyes, okay? So put a little bit of blue. And put a little bit of blue. And I'm going to bring again my water. My brush with a little bit of water. Spread it out a little bit. We got blue eyes. Okay. I'm going to say that those scribbly, biddly stickies are really cool. Yep. Recommend them. Now I want all of them. So this is just one box of 3. and they're really cool. See? Those are the Dina Wakley Media Scribble Sticks. Water-soluble pigments. Awesome. They are awesome. Now we want to work on the sentiment, I think. So I'm going to put this back where it was. I think it was right there. And I'm gonna bring this one is the one that I like. Which is the one that I like? I am a voice, not an echo. Oh yeah, I'm a voice, not an echo. Huh. I got thoughts about that, but I'm not gonna say on camera. Alright, so we're gonna use black because we want that to stand out, like boom. You know what I mean? You don't want some sort of like bake thing. No, we want that to really, 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 really stand out. So for that, my best bet is to use the VersaFine Clair. This stuff. You want stuff to stand out? Then you come and use this thing. Hold on, didn't I bought a new color? Let me see. Because I have red and I have black. No, just red and black. Maybe I dreamed that. I thought I bought a new VersaFine Clair. Because I want more colors though. That ink is really good. So VersaFine is, like I said, all these inks have their own properties. I've said this in the past. I'm gonna say it again. So for people that don't know, but the VersaFine Clair is from Teisuki Neko, and this is the color Nocturne. And this is a pigment ink, okay? That's what it is. And for this stuff, for art journaling, is perfect. So we're gonna use it. I'm gonna ink it well. And we gonna do, you know what? I'm gonna put it here in this area, which is kind of like light. So it really, really stands out. Okay, pressing that. Pressing that. And there you go. I am a voice, not an echo. I really like this. I'm telling you right now, I really, really like this. Alright, let's see. So, I'm going to put this lady back into her position here. This one is a little bit more like this. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna need some paper. Where is no, I already used that paper, so we need a new paper. And that way I can remove some of that ink. Let's see. I'm gonna remove some of that ink. From the stamps. Okay. And that way I don't stain everything with the ink. See? Now I have a printout of the face in this paper. Isn't that cool? That's very, very cool. Alright. So that's that. Another thing that I wanted to do was use a little bit of like maybe some lunar paste And I do have this color, which is kind of like, let's see. This is from Simon Hurley. Again, another Ranger product. Magnificent product. Haven't used any of the Lunar Paste. You should, because they're super fun. Okay, let's see. How am I going to do this? Uh-oh. Alright. Put this here and I'm going to do this. How about that? Okay. Yeah, I gotta remove the ink, otherwise I'm gonna be inking everything that this thing touches. So yeah, that's the beauty of being live. You gotta see all the process. All right, I'm gonna put this back where it belongs, right there. Okay, now the next thing was, I told you I wanted to do was maybe use the Lunar Paste, and I have this color, and I wanted to put a little bit inside the leaves. That could be interesting. So let's open this thing. Again, if you haven't tried this, this is metallic. They're kind of like metallic colors, but it's like a mousse, somewhat of a mousse, and it's like a paste, but very, it has like that like mousse consistency, and it's very cool. So I can't really explain how it works, because I would need to, you need to use it on your own to understand how it works. So that's very interesting medium to use. So I'm gonna use a let's see. Let's use this thing. This is a little palette thingy. These are the ones from Ranger again, Tim Holtz. You see the consistency? Look at that. It's very creamy, and it's a very interesting product. He came out with also a new set of these things that have some sort of like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's some sort of, I don't know. It's like a rainbow color thing. And I don't have those yet, but I would love to have some of those because it looks very fun from what I've seen. So, all right. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to do, I don't want to cover everything. I'm just trying to do the border of the inside of the leaf. And that way it has like a little something going on. But you can use this stuff with stencils. And it makes such a cool effect. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to use it with a stencil too, so you can see, because it's really fun. But I did want to put a little bit, I don't know why, I just want to put something that makes a highlight on her leaves, so that's what I'm trying to do. Let's see. So all right. See, just something to make it stand out. So again, if you haven't never used Lunar Paste, I really recommend it, especially for this kind of work. Like if you like to to do art journaling, these are great for art journaling. They're really good for art journaling. As a matter of fact, when I bought them, that's the first thing I thought about. Instead of, the cards and it. Even though I have done, cards and everything with these things, which is mostly what Simon Hurley does. But for art journaling, they're amazing. Look at this. See that? It's great. All right. And these are also water-based. Make sure you clean everything when you finish with them, because it gets a little bit hard at because obviously it's gonna dry. You gotta make sure that if you're using it with any tool, that you remove that from the tool. Okay, so that's clean. That's done. Just clean it with a paper towel. Okay. Let me spread this a little bit more because it's a little thick. But like too much. All right, that's good enough. Let's go. Oh my god, I hope I don't ruin my jacket. All right, hopefully not. All right. So, oh, yes, let's do a stencil. Let's do. I know I have Dina stencils, but I just want to use. Dina stencils are a little bit more bigger than anything else. I just want to accent a little bit this, so I don't want to go crazy. I just want to, for example, I do have this stencil from Team Holtz. Let's see. Let me see if I can get it out. I'm trying to get it out of the ring. Okay. Let's see. Team Holtz right here. Oh, it got stuck. This is the one I want to use. Okay. And now Simon, if you haven't seen Simon working with this thing, oh my god, Simon has some videos that are so cool. How he does, it's I don't know how to explain it. It's very cool how he does his work with the lunar paste. All right, so I'm just gonna put this kind of like this drops right there with the lunar paste. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So to do that, I need the other spatula, which is this one, the one that is a little bit more longer. I'm gonna hold down my stencil, and then I'm gonna start moving that lunar paste to the areas that I want to show. Right? It's just like using any other paste that you have tried. So don't be scared of using it, because it's really fun and the colors are beautiful. I mean, I don't have any explanation on how pretty these colors are. And they go with everything. It doesn't matter where you put this thing. It goes with everything. It's amazing. Alright, so I'm going to lift this. Ooh, and there you go. Look at that. See those golden droplets? Don't tell me that that's cool. That's super cool. Alright, let me clean. Hopefully, not making a mess out of me. Okay, let me clean this. Oh, not with this blue thing. I'm gonna clean it with this. Okay, see how easy this, and if you have a baby wipe, it's easier, but I don't have a baby wipe. Baby wipe right now with me. But this, let me see if I can put this a little bit on this side so you can see how easy I can remove this. Let me bring another paper towel, put it right there, and then I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna swipe it up just like that, and then I'm gonna take it to the sink, obviously, and because they're water based, they will go. The thing will go away. Actually, I have some water here. Let's do that before it dries, because it will dry. It will dry on you, and then maybe it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to remove, to clean it. But you see, with water, just swipe it out and done deal. That's it. That's all you gotta do. If you want to do it on the other side as well, because it went to the other side, you do the same. Put a little bit of water, and you're gonna come with your paper towel, and then it's clean. And if you're ultra worried about it, then go to the sink and clean it. That's it. There you go. Easy as that. Let me show it to you. Like brand new. Alright, that's done. Okay, so I don't know. Let me see the timing. I didn't put my time clock to see how this is going, but so far, let me show this to you. I think I'm done with my page. I really like it. I don't want to put anything more. It's very simple, very feminine, I think, and the sentiments striking, and she's different some way, and there's gold all around her, so she's important. She needs to be listened, and I think all the women in the world needs to be listened, because there's a lot of craziness going on, and the sentiment says, I am a voice, not an echo. So it's very important to listen to people, everybody, women, children, men, you name it. But nowadays, more than ever, women need to be listened and let people know what we need to survive in this world. Let me do a side camera so you can see from the side camera. There you go. I think it looks better from the other angle. So that's that. That's my page for you guys. Thank you guys for coming in, whomever is coming in and out, because I've seen some sort of traffic coming in and out. But I'm pretty sure some of you are going to come right after I finish this video, and you can watch that as a replay. Thank you so much for watching. Again, next time I'll bring another maybe journal page or a card or whatever. But I'm really happy with what I accomplished today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Goodbye, guys.